Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode. But first things first, about that pontoon boat that we just gave away at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. Well, somebody did win it, and it was from the East Tennessee Fishing Show. But the person did not leave a name and only left an email that started with JT. So if you left an email and signed up at this show, and your email is JT, starts with that, you should check it, because in 2 days we will redraw. This video is dedicated solely to my patrons and also to channel members who are the only reason I ever got it this far, let alone ever am able to give away boats like this. I have perks exclusive to those audiences, never released to the YouTube public, to include full master classes and also extensively long raw documentaries of the top things I've ever done on this channel, specifically for you guys. A wealth of knowledge if you are gearing up this spring to build your boat. Good time to become a patron or a channel member. Also stop by our store, tbnation.net. Also a big reason we're able to give this boat away, maybe a biggest reason now. And also we have an Amazon store for everything we can't sell in our store. Obviously it's on Amazon, so you should definitely check both those out. Links are in the descriptions below. And without further ado, let's get this thing started. What's up guys, how you doing? This is me, I'm here with Justin. You remember Justin, right? What's up, man?
Nothing.
All right.
Filming me again.
This is, well, not the last time you'll see it, but this is the last time you'll see it in my garage. We gave a boat away in Tennessee, but what I didn't tell you guys is we're gonna give another boat away right now. So the only reason I have anything and I have this dream job is because a lot has been given to me to get here, and now it's time to reciprocate that thing. This is what we want to do. So starting with this one. Plus, I have no room for this guy if I keep this, so it's just time for it to go. This boat is epic for two reasons. One, because it was completely fan sponsored. That means I didn't have to deal with an owner and a contract and everything that comes with the headaches that involve with that, and that, you know, the vision of this would have been limited to whatever the owner wanted. This was my boat, but this was yours because you as an audience funded it to be created through me. And the second reason was just because we laid waste to the notion that the only way you can get a truly nice watercraft is to get one of these little minimalist solo skiffs or kayaks that really aren't very fishable. We took a watercraft that is the same size as one of those, and we just put that to shame. This thing has more storage than an entry-level bass tracker. We've done what we could with it. We've seen it. It served its purpose. I do love the boat. I will have separation anxiety for a little bit, but I'll get over it. I just want to show you guys the comparison of the actual size. So remember, we made this whole rig, this whole double trailer, which fits the Dorado, which is a secondary boat, and this is my primary boat. And we made this whole double trailer. I don't know if you saw that series, but I'll post it here in the description and in the iCard. You can just click on the link to check it out. But this whole thing fits in the garage quite nicely and fits in the toy hauler quite nicely. There's a whole lot of stuff to do that, but I made this thing. We've seen what it can be, we see what it can do, and I wanted to just show you a size comparison. It's pretty much level, transom to transom with the boat here. And you can see how much smaller the Pond Killer actually is to the Yak Killer. It's like a lot smaller, quite a bit. A little bit wider, but it's gonna fit in the toy hauler a lot better. It'll give us a little bit more room to stack stuff instead. This thing right here, like I swear, like 6 more inches and it would not fit continuously in the way. But the whole deal is to try and make it a little bit more portable. So a little bit more, these are on the borderline on the edge. Both of these boats together. Both of, like that one and that one, are borderline on the edge of not being portable and just needing their own trailers. Good here. All right, last look at it, guys. Here it is. There it is, and there it was, and there it's going to somebody who will actually be able to use it. All right, guys, we're fast approaching this house out here. Seconds away to show the boat to Ringo. All right, man, you ready?
What do you think? Yes. Are you sure?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
You can go fishing on it? What do you mean?
Do you know what you're gonna do with it?
Oh, darn.
We might have to work on this one.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you want to do with the boat? What have you wanted? To fish.
You tired of fishing out of a kayak? Just tell us the truth. It's okay, your dad's here. Tell him how you really feel.
No,
Yeah.
Stop that Jack. A little bit. You need something bigger, more room?
Yes.
Well, Mike spent a lot of time building this here boat. It's got a lot of features that would rival a kayak in some in some cases. I mean, we're be honest. Like,
you probably have to upsell your platform to save face here, but
we all know
you're about to take on the egg.
We all know that the ultimate tiny boat's made of plastic. And that's why you're following suit.
All right, man, let's see what you got. Ringo.
Hey, Ringo, you ready to get a boat? Yeah.
It's over here.
Come on. do you think, dude?
I like it.
What do you like about it? Check it out.
That it's big and like the plastic is really nice.
You can store all your fishing stuff in here.
It's got storage everywhere. You can put all your lures and all your tackle, and then it lights up when you have a battery. We didn't get to show you that part, but when your dad puts batteries in here, you'll be able to see it. It's got a trolling motor.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we take it to the lake, you'll be able to play with it a little bit more too.
What do you think? That thing is tight.
That's a foot pedal for the trolling motor.
So
Ringo, that thing's a
Probably
perfect size for you.
plugs in up here.
Yeah. It'll probably be like an aircraft carrier for him. He's what, weighs like 50 pounds?
Yeah, 55.
He'll own this boat. It's pretty good for somebody who's like under 200 pounds. They probably would love this boat, and he's well under that, so it'll probably be extremely stable for him.
Ringo.
Yeah.
I know it's really hard to believe, and like like Ringo always wants to do stuff for other people, so it's really hard for him to like sit back and like realize that this is actually happening. But on the inside, he's exploding.
I'm fine. He's shy. I get it. It's all right.
Hey, Ringo, come here.
When he fishes on it, he'll get it. And when you fish on it, you'll finally get it.
Hey, Ringo.
That you've been doing it wrong.
Dude,
We'll talk about it. We'll talk.
what is it? There's camel foam all over this thing.
So you don't slip when you're trying to get on it when it's all wet.
Look at that. Look on the inside. See all that? Did you feel it? That's foam decking.
Yeah.
Check this out. Completely custom.
So that's where we'll put the little motor, the little black
What do these-
Suzuki.
What do these look like? The wheel carts, huh?
It's 440 with person's motor and gear. He'll never exceed that weight limit by himself ever. Even with the both of you in here, you still won't exceed it. We're right at the weight limit with lithium battery. Don't put lead acid or AGM batteries in here. That's all I'll tell you. The boat will not fish well with that in there. That I can say.
So there's your switch panel. Devices off of this and all these switches.
Yeah, if you get a battery in here, wait till the nighttime and light it up. You can test all the switches. You better go catch a big fish.
And then when
Heck yeah, dude.
52 inches, man. You catch a 52-inch fish. That is like.
Is
Hey,
this-
lay up there and see if you're big enough.
you
Are you even big enough? Let's see how many inches you are.
Yeah. Lay up
What's he?
so I can
He's
take a
at-
picture of you. Dude, he
he's
caught
about
us.
there.
It's probably 50 inches. 50 inches, man. Catch a fish as big as you.
So this here, this is a base, right, Mike?
There's two bases.
Yeah.
So he can use whichever one he feels comfortable with. He probably can actually use this one and be okay. If you fish it, you'll have to use this one. Or the boat will not sit right. So you have to use the one in the middle. But
And so basically,
he probably
you can
can
plug
use
a chair into this to
yes.
sit on.
You can plug a chair into that or a butt seat.
Do you
What's
believe
underneath it? Turn it. That's just all storage for your tackle. You put all your tackle boxes in there.
Yeah.
And then Mike, he spent a lot of time reinforcing these lids. He built each one of these lids, all of this angle, how these all have raised edges and fit. This is so that the water that comes up on here drains out in specific places. This is all super rigid, so you don't get weird flex on the hatch covers. The trolling motor up front.
Yeah, this is the
folds
puck.
down.
This is the puck. You can download this app. And you can control the whole thing on spot lock and routes and nav lock heading by the puck. And this is also a quick release mount. You take it right out.
Perfect.
So a lot of times I took this off during transport or if I didn't want it to get stolen. But
Thank you, Mike.
you truly be thanking the audience, Ringo, because the audience supported me to build this thing.
Thank you, Tiny Boat Nation.
Because it was truly awesome to do that. It really was. Giving it away to that young gentleman that was just to be able to do that was a big thing. So this channel's been grinding for over 5 years, for a long time now, and we're just at the point to where we can really start doing things big for the audience back and giving things like this away. And I have like 10 other boats in my backyard. I need funding to build them all, but I do want to give like 90% of those away, either as giveaways or as sponsorships for other people who have reached out to me that want sponsorship. There's somebody downstate that I'm trying to sponsor. I just need a little bit of things on. So, you know, ever since this kind of went up and I went full time, we try to target different things. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of work abroad, down in the Midwest and in the South, and I've been taking all these trips, and I've really kind of crunched down on my project time. So I'm going to try and slow that down dramatically, and just trying to hyper focus on these boats. I want to do bigger things. Like I see these people doing these travel trailers and campers. That if I went into that game, I think I could expand like us as a true outdoor company. You know, but in order to do that, I got to build these boats. I got 2 John boats, like I don't know what, a modified tri-hull that's not a tri-hull. I got a 17-foot tracker back there, a pontoon boat, and some other things. I got like quite a bit. I like to build all those and give them away, every last one of them. So I want to thank you guys, everybody who went on our Amazon store, anybody who donated to Patreon. Patreon was like the biggest one. Without Patreon, I wouldn't even be here today up here. I would have tapped out and went and found something else to do. So the patrons are super, super helpful. I redid all the stuff before. I had a bunch of sporadic like raw videos back when I wasn't that great at editing. I went back and remastered everything that was useful. I went back through like my video archive of like 400 and some odd videos. I went and tailored all those down and made a masterclass. The masterclass is available on YouTube, and the masterclass is also available through Patreon. And then also I have the raw series. The raw series is just really focused, raw, undocumented, like raw documented footage, like completely slowed down just for patrons, for like the 4 or the 5 most useful things, like completed boat builds I ever did. There's like 4 or 5 of those that are just focused down, so you can check out exactly what those are in conjunction with the masterclass. And then some other things. There's animated schematics, diagrams, one-on-one exclusive coaching, interaction with my team. Like we're all kind of in that. So whether you're a YouTube channel member or a patron, like, thank you very much. You're the reason these boats get built. You really are. And in exchange, I hope that you guys are enjoying the perks that are associated, because I put a lot of time in that masterclass. Like, my brain was melted. It was like somebody lit my skull on fire by the time I was done on that thing. And haven't rewatched myself for that whole bit. The thing with that, the difference between being a channel member and like the patron is that you can DM me on Patreon, like direct access to me on, versus YouTube is kind of raw. Like you get videos and you can't really contact me unless you like leave a comment on a video and then hope I see it, which I do monitor comments. I got a pretty good thing with comments. They're not so overwhelming that I can't manage them yet. I also got a secondary channel, the DIY culture, that I really wanted to blow up, but this channel's been taking up all my time. I'm trying to prep the team I'm working with to kind of maybe help me manage more things here so I can do more things on that channel. I got like a lot of things I want to do, but there's really only one of me, and I'm getting older. I can definitely feel my age. When I overstress my body one day, I can definitely feel it the next day. It used to not be that way. I used to be able to just work to death and get up and do it again. And I got to be real selective now what I do with my time. But thank you guys so much for being here and for being the whole catalyst in why I was able to do this now. And please check me out. Please check out the YouTube channel memberships. Check out on Patreon. And keep watching, liking, and subscribing, and sharing these videos. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you much. Let's go bigger this year.